we are now returning back from K Camp and going back to Kodaikanal, and from there we'll decide where to go. So right now we are just crossing the dense forest. So by the time we reached Coimbatore, it was late in the evening, and by the time we reached Isha Yoga Center, we were just about for that Sandhya Deepam time. It was very crowded, and basically it was not, and we didn't go there with an intention of vlogging or anything. We just went there with the purpose of seeing Adi Yogi and a pilgrimage trip, you can say. So we don't have too many shots from Adi Yogi Yoga Center, but whatever, we have few glimpses of the laser show and the temple ritual during just before the laser show. So that's all about Adi. But for a detailed blogging experience, we would be visiting Isha Yoga Center again. So by the time we finished the laser show, we wanted a place to stay, and at that moment we did not have any place in mind. So randomly we just checked Google, and we found this place very nearby, 6-7 kilometers from Isha Yoga ashram. We found this place called Classic Inn Village Resort. It was again a very nice experience. So I have to tell you this, whatever in this whole South India trip, we had not planned anything, but one location and one visiting one place led to the visit of the next place. So one thing was leading to the next. So when you leave it for time, the universe has its own good things meant for us, and we were enjoying whatever was coming to us from the way of our good luck and good times. So we checked into this farm stay. It was already dark, so we couldn't see what the place was all about. But again, an elderly couple were looking after the farm, and it was fairly empty at that point of time. The farm was really empty. So they just welcomed us, gave us a place to stay, a hotel, a room. And they had given us the freedom to cook in the van, to park the van anywhere we wanted, and we became friends with them. They were very elderly couple, very caring. They treated us like their family members. So dinner we had cooked there, and the next day morning we discovered the farm was exotically beautiful again. This farm had a lot of peacocks and peahens visiting, and there was a beautiful small stream which was passing through the middle of the farm, and we washed our clothes. We took all of us took bath there. We have some videos from that also, and we just stayed for one day, and the next day by afternoon we pushed off from there. This time from there we were invited by a couple, an elderly couple again, Meera Sai Murali. through the couch surfing platform. By just before the night, we reached their home, and there we had a first outdoor secure van stay. We slept in the van overnight. We had actually cooked the dinner in our van. We spent some time chatting with each other. He suggested a few places which we had, which we told that it would be places of interest for us, for our vlogging. And after cooking dinner and eating together, we slept in the van. They offered us a very nice room. They had a very nice room and an attached bath toilet for our perusal. But then we wanted to have sleeping in the van experience. So we requested that we want to sleep in the van. He gave the entire portico for us. He said we can sleep there. It's because it's secured. We didn't have any problem. First time we slept in the van without any fear. I tell you, it was like that was the day we felt proud about our van. That it was serving to our purpose, the purpose that we had in our mind when we began making it. We had a comfort, 3 people in the van slept comfortably, and without any kind of, we didn't have any choking or feeling hot or anything like that. It was like perfect ambience in the van. Next day morning, we got freshened up. Had our tea, and we parted from Mrs. Meera's house. And so excited to go to our next destination and meet this very eminent but a very low profile person. What makes this person eminent is the act of kindness and the noble deed the person is involved in. I am talking about the very famous 1 rupee Idily woman from Coimbatore. Meet Mrs Kamalathal, the 85-year-old living human form of goddess Annapurneshwari herself. That is what I would like to believe. Ever since we saw her in a YouTube video some 7-8 months back, which talked about her act of kindness, which talked about her relentless selfless service to humanity, we always hoped and wanted to meet her. Today, God willing, we have this opportunity. We are in front of her, to talk to her, to share moments of her journey, and to relish her very famous, delicious idlis. After having chatted with her for a while and filling our stomach contently with the most delicious idli served to us with love, is so much full of our heart, and saying goodbye, hoping to meet her soon. So from Mrs Kamalathal's house, we have now set course to Kovai Kutralam, which is about 37 kilometers west of Coimbatore, and we are going to Siruvani Hills, a part of the Western Ghats, to the Siruvani waterfalls, which is popularly known as the Kovai Kutralam waterfall. So Siruvani Hills is a part of the Western Ghats, and it is manned by the Forest Department. There is a check post to enter the Siruvani Hills. You pay a fee of 50 rupees, and at the gate you are picked up by a Forest Department bus. You are dropped down at 2 kilometers short of the waterfalls. So you have a trekking of 2 kilometers to the waterfalls. You walk through dense forest and scenic views to reach the Siruvani waterfalls, popularly known as the Kovai Kutralam waterfalls. It is very beautiful, but it's very crowded because it's summers and vacation time. It was unusually very crowded. After having cooled down with a good bath in the cool waters of Siruvani waterfalls, we have come back and now setting course to Attapadi.